Well, with power comes drastic intrigues. Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto's new titles as President-elect and Deputy President-elect means that they can no longer move about freely as they were used to. Uhuru Kenyatta's security detail has completely changed. Officers from the elite security forces in the country, the Ressa Unit, the General Service Unit and State House Protocol now accompany the President-elect. The Committee of Assumption of the Office of the President had already made arrangements that the President-elect and the Deputy President-elect would enjoy the beefed-up security as soon as they were declared winners by the IEBC. Well, supporters of Kenya's President-elect Uhuru Kenyatta are still savoring his victory in last Monday's election. But once the celebrations die down, it will be time to get to work for the 51-year-old son of Kenya's founding father. And he has a lot on his plate. KTN's Rita Tinina reports on Uhuru's in-tray, which is already quite full.
With the dust beginning to settle on the 2013 election, attention will in coming weeks shift to the transition to an Uhuru Kenyatta-led government. One of Uhuru's priorities will be putting together a team to drive his government. Once that is done, the son of Kenya's founding father, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, will need to move to his in-tray, which is quite full.
Elections will always come and go, but Kenya remains, and the people of Kenya remain.
On his to-do list is the implementation of the Constitution. Uhuru will have to ensure that the implementation process is on track. With leaders at the county level now elected, he will need to see to it that the devolution process kicks off to a smooth start. And sourcing for funding, not just for the devolved governments, but also the increased number of lawmakers without increasing taxes or borrowing, might prove a delicate balancing act for the next government. The country's next commander-in-chief will inherit several problems that have proved a headache for the Mwai Kibaki administration, key among them insecurity and the ever-lacking danger of terror. With the National Land Commission now in place, Uhuru may need to hit the ground running to deal with the decades-old emotive issue of land. Then there is the need to increase access to healthcare and quality education, reduce the cost of living, improve economic growth and create jobs.
As your president, I will work on behalf of all the citizens of this republic, regardless of their party affiliation. I will honor the will of Kenyans and ensure that my government protects their rights and acts without fear or favor in the interests of our nation.
And with this speech coming just after Raila Odinga disputed the outcome, a conciliatory Uhuru included a special mention to his biggest political competitor.
I want to thank my older brother Raila Odinga for his spirited campaign.
The Uhuru government will also need to keep track of the implementation of the multi-billion Vision 2030 project. Many of the modern-day challenges facing Kenyans, as well as other ambitious plans for the country, are addressed in the Jubilee Manifesto, which is anchored on 3 pillars: unity, economy and openness. On the campaign trail, Jubilee leaders made many rosy promises and just how fast and how well the Uhuru-led government moves to deliver on its pledges may very well help shape the first chapters of Uhuru's legacy. Rita Tinina, KTN.